I know exactly what you're talking about, man. And you got another, you using somebody else's system? I said you using one from one of your other TVs? Hold on, I'm gonna call you back. Let me call you back. I got it. All right. All right.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game. And we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Washington Commanders.
Oh, shit, I couldn't do this.
How about this? An onside kick to start the game. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Well, we thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting. An onside kick to start this thing.
Oh, that nigga fucking dropped that shit.
When you come on the road, you get the onside kick to start the game. What a boost, but you don't get it. And now your back's against the wall a little bit.
You're exactly right. You nailed it perfectly. And so many ways to go at it when you're on the road. You think to yourself, well, if we start on defense, we blitz them early, try and create a big play. If we start on offense, we throw the big pass downfield. In this case, I said, forget all of that. Let's do it on special teams and try and catch them off guard with an onside kick unsuccessfully.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now Hall to start the drive. And across the midfield stripe into territory. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to third down.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get back late on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Ready?
They'll run with Hall. This is not going to be enough. It's in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Hall. Now he will have a first down here at the 40.
Damn, I knew that was going to happen. I didn't want to call that last audible. I should have just called the fucking timeout.
For the first time this afternoon. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. The Lance going to throw. There's a short into the tight end, Johnson. On play action, Lance rolling to his right. And he hit as he releases
completion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
2nd and 10. Now Lance. And he was
this early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game, as it's 1st and goal. Here's a quick throw. It's complete. Free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. They'll give to Hall.
Oh, come on, man.
Looking to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. Ball again. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Bryce Hall taking it in for the yard. And the Commanders are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying
I could have swore I put my all-black uniforms on.
They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
As well as good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away.
I could have swore I had my all-black uniforms on.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Smith to start the drive. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Throwing is Hurts. He finds his man complete. It's Watkins. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked out really well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run on the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
First throw complete here is receiver down. Inside the 35. He had 6 catches in the wild card win, and that's his first one here in the divisional round, and it's a first down.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
Oh, good. About to say, because there's
Hurts is running free all the way down to the red zone. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call. They were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Second and 20. Hurts. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Trey.
Oski! Oski!
Just a lot going on there in the middle of the field. And
Oski!
the turnover.
Yeah, the run of crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused.
Oski!
He throws it in the coverage and gets it intercepted.
Down here right around the 23-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up.
Come on, set. Hey, check Mega.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. Crossing one catch made by Johnson.
Oski!
2 catches now as this divisional round matchup. First down. They'll run with Hall.
I gotta get another control here. Damn!
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get a second.
How was that not a touchdown?
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second. Off of play action, here's Lance. Steps away. Gets him his chest in his and now it's 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff. 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with He will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
This defense is really pulling around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Now it's Chris Boswell on for the field goal try. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. Boswell's kick.
Oh, run for the kicker.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. They'll look to run the ball.
You know what, Brees, yo?
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
2nd and goal from the 1. extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make the score 14.
All right, let's go, D.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second.
Let's go.
Everything falling apart now.
Let's go. It's about to get ugly.
At the 28-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. I also wonder if it's
Quiet down, everybody. Quiet down.
Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to
Quiet
put it
down.
together and become sharp again?
I see you.
Lance now on first down. Steps away to his left.
I see you. Let's go.
Johnson with the reception. Touchdown, Washington. Kellen Johnson, 28 yards. And the Commanders continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception for the very first play.
And you can't afford this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so.
Turn loose.
And make sure it's
Chase Young, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Complete. Smith has it. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up the 4th down. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. It's fielded at the 45. They'll score on a 36-yard punt. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. He's caught with the 30. But not before picking up 8.
He did have the touchdown. Not have to block more than that throughout this game.
Not out of that one. In fact, I would say that his defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. Now a play fake. Lance. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. So he stops for no gain. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into a huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, the catch was made, and they're down on the spot.
Just to pick up a 3, but that is indeed enough. From the gun, it's Lance. Down to the 10. And the Commanders continue to pull away here in this first half. Boswell for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away.
Shit, getting kind of hectic.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think
And that's caught inside the 35.
Damn. That means he had too much time back there, guys.
A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards.
That's all that means. He had too much time out there.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Again, that's Rodgers. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense is so disorganized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage are forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Here's 2nd and 10. They go play action with Hurts.
Oh, you could have jumped and got that, dummy.
And 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up for the 1st and goal.
It's a pick. It's a pick.
Throw now on the final play.
Ah!
And that's going to Quez Watkins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And just shouting him off. So we hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL. And it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon getting set for quarter number 3 here. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And a fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But as you know,
because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give a little jolt of confidence moving forward. But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll drop to throw.
Oh, you gotta pick that Trey Lance. Chase.
But it's just not clicking right now. It's going to be a quick call to the punt team.
Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. And
let's go.
So a great play there by the defense. If these guys are going to advance, and it looks like they will, this defense a big reason why.
And they love carrying the mantle for this team, don't they? You see the way that they move around out there? They want to lead this team deeper into the playoffs and hopefully onto the Super Bowl.
And that return for a touchdown certainly helps that cause. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as they kicks away following that fumble return. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's going to turn it over.
Starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home to their final destination.
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into.
Oh, that was going to be picked.
Let's just say it's been unusual.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
That is caught. That's
How the fuck you get up on it, dude?
but able to get it up past the 45. 2 catches
Has to be
now
something
in this
I did.
divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I wonder if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long, but a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
Escaping the pressure right. It's caught.
Oh.
Getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 34.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
And he's got
Take that X Factor off now, bitch.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
The second down pass plays over, but it's incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Smith swings it in, going across the middle. And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to about the 19. So they get 8 out of that completion, and that'll bring up 4th down. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
And this is going to be covered up by Washington. Well, so you understand, I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is it?
There he goes offside! First he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 61 yards rushing for the guys. He's carried it 13 times.
And that's a great run, and this is when you've got a running back that feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the second half, you've got the lead, you're looking at moving on to the conference championship, and he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
Play action, now it's Lance. He'll buy some time right. And he just throws this away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there, because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he's going to toss this one as they stop him right around the line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
Affiliate marketing is proving to be one of the most effective.
They'll try to run it here. And he takes it over. Touchdown, Commanders. Brees Hall deciding his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Commanders extend their lead yet again.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football
Damn.
and limiting turnovers. And this one, after we saw the first charge, we really did snooze. And it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. A lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the third quarter. Now, they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard because that doesn't help them at all right now. Their focus needs to be on finishing every drive with points and playing mistake-free football from here on out.
I don't know what the fuck play this is.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. That's out to the flat for Swift. Looked like a pretty good safe play right there.
What the fuck he was in the game? He was not even supposed to be in the fucking game.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. Well, earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw and a good one.
And Hurts is intercepted. His third of the game. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions.
What was that?
They pretty much right now got
That nigga just rolled up my fucking defensive lineman, yo.
The game where you and I have to be there, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
On play action, Lance. They'll roll him out right.
Nice. Keep your ass out the game. Fuck that. Ain't no point in you getting re-injured. We got a fucking 30-point lead.
These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this.
All right, guys. He gonna need some help over there.
Come on, set. Ready?
On the counter, it's Hall. Rushing for him now in the ballgame as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Dancing to his left. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pop their stats a bit. As far as they need,
the Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down. And Lance now to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. There's a short one to Taylor.
My bad. I thought you was triangle.
With a yard, it's 2nd down.
That's a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They run it with Hall off the option. Trying to gain a 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 5 and about 4.
Brandon, again, I think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from walking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Boswell's kick is good. Ultimately, not really sure if they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the field. They'll be dropped after a game about 6 across the 30 and the 31. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Throwing is Hurts. He finds his man complete. It's Watkins. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the 1st. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. On 1st down, Hurts. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. This will be caught right away. He's got it out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
Don't get fooled.
Hurts. Down near the 20-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll get this in the hands of Swift once again. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you could actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply, if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yards than you expect out of each play.
Only able to gain a couple there, and that's going to make it 3rd down, less than a yard.
Oh, good fucking play. That was a good ass play. That was nice.
3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now back to throw.
Oh, you supposed to check for that, Styles.
A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one did for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Oh, they flipped it. Looks like he's got the ball. It's caught inside the 10. And he gets into the end zone. Give him credit. They're not going to take this deficit lying down. They get too closer here on the fake extra point. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
That's not gonna matter.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. That is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to say this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Here's Lance. He's going to let it go again. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to